Hello, everyone. Welcome. Erica VB here, certified evidential medium practitioner, trained animal communicator, and intuitive oracle card reader. So I really just wanted to come on to announce my new series that I'm starting. This is Spiritual Q&A 101. So this is just really going to delve into different aspects of spirituality and holistic work on a very general basis. So this isn't going to be complex. This isn't going to be a long literature book. This will be hopefully short and sweet, but give enough information and knowledge to pique your curiosity and interest and, have you exploring your own spiritual journey, if you will. So one of the things maybe we'll discuss is, for example, I have all those things after my name. And the first one is Certified Evidential Medium Practitioner. So what does that mean? Well, that essentially means that I took courses and classes under mentors who were trained and certified, licensed to teach me how to enhance my abilities and skills to communicate with those who have crossed over. They also teach you the ethics and morals when you're coming out into the community as a medium. So essentially what that says is I have a piece of paper that says that I am ethical and moral and I know how to communicate with those who have crossed over. What is an evidential medium? Because there are different types of medium. So you may hear about somebody who's a mental medium or somebody who goes into trance and channels. So an evidential medium is essentially just somebody who pulls evidence during their session with their client to validate and support that they are communicating with who they believe they're communicating with. And a lot of times, at least in my practice, that evidence has more to do than just with grandma liked the color red. There's something significant around it. There's a memory that's going to come through, some kind of healing that's going to come through, something that's going to touch laughter, joy, to sort of bring that healing in. So we can talk about things such as personality, how the person passed, hobbies, behaviors, the relationship from the spirit to the client, etc. So those are all pieces of evidence that I'm not going to have any idea how it unfolds in your world with the spirit communicator, and it just will validate that I am communicating with them. So that's essentially what an evidential medium does. They pull in information specific to the spirit communicator that the client can validate and know that we are connected. Practitioner just means that this is what I practice, this is what I do. That's my work. So those are the types of things that we'll talk about in the Q&A. The difference between a medium and a psychic. When you put the two together, psychic medium, what does that mean? Because some people do go by psychic medium and not evidential medium, not mental medium, etc. What's the difference between oracle cards and tarot cards? What's the difference between selenite and quartz? So we're going to discuss all of these types of holistic practices that you can have under the spiritual tabs. This is like all things spiritual Q&A that I have a knowledge base in. So if you're interested, like and subscribe on my YouTube page, Erica's Frequency. Come to my Facebook page, Erica VB, and Instagram, TikTok is, I believe, Erica's Frequency or Erica VB. You're going to see this mug as the profile picture, and that'll ensure that you are on the right page. If you have a topic that you're curious to explore with me in one of these sessions, please send your questions to ericasfrequency@gmail.com or in the appropriate space that's allotted on the social media pages for questions. I'm hoping that this will eventually become a live stream. So we'll go on live and we'll have like open discussions, if you will, and then possible live oracle readings afterwards or animal communication readings. I don't necessarily do spirit communication readings live because sometimes it can get deep. That's my own personal belief and my own personal way of doing things. So again, please look for the series to begin next week, the week of May 12th. I hope to do one of these a week. Subscribe and like my pages, and you will be notified via that way when I post something new. So I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody enjoys the weekend. Happy Mother's Day to those mothers out there. That goes for you dog mommies as well. And I'm looking forward to this project and communicating with you guys about all this spiritual stuff. Talk to you soon.